The third chapter of geography is water resources. The whole chapter has been divided into the following headings: Introduction, facts regarding water resources, water scarcity, reasons of water scarcity in India, conservation of water resources and its methods, hydraulic structures in ancient India, dams, different classes of dams, reasons for dams under scrutiny, case studies, irrigation and cropping pattern, failures of dams, rainwater harvesting and its method, and bamboo drip irrigation system. As we all know that 3/4 part of our earth is covered with water, but there is very little fresh water which is obtained through surface runoff and underground water. Hydrological cycle helps in renewal and recharge of fresh water. According to the prediction, by 2025, nearly 2 billion people will live in absolute water scarcity. There are various facts regarding water resources. As we all know that 96.5% of total water is estimated to exist in oceans. 2.5% is fresh water, and out of this 70% is available in ice sheets and glaciers, and 30% is available as groundwater. India receives only 4% of global precipitation. It ranks 133 in the world in the terms of water availability per person per annum. The total renewable water resources in India is estimated as 1,897 square kilometer per annum. Water scarcity and the need for water conservation and management. Water scarcity means availability of water is uneven over space and time. There are various reasons for water scarcity in India. That is, variation in seasonal and annual precipitation, over-exploitation, excessive use, unequal access to water among different social groups. Most of rainwater flows into oceans. Seasonal rainfall around 9 months are waterless in major parts of India. Large and growing population. Over-exploitation through tube wells and wells by farmers. Intensive industrialization and urbanization. Large number of MNCs. Hydroelectric power generation plants contributes approximately 22% of the total electricity produced. Urban lifestyles. Use of groundwater pumping devices by group housing societies. Last but not the least, decline in qualitative aspect by domestic and industrial waste. By all these facts, it is difficult to believe that we can suffer from water scarcity. But it's true. We may face water scarcity, and because of all, there is a need for conservation of water resources for various purposes. They are to safeguard ourselves from health hazards, to ensure food security, to continue our productive activities, last to prevent degradation of our natural ecosystem. Overexploitation and misuse will lead to ecological misbalance which can affect our lives. Therefore, there is a need for multipurpose river projects and integrated water resource management. There are sophisticated hydrochloric structures, dams built of stone rubble, reservoirs or lakes, embankments and canals for irrigation. Dams. Dams are barrier across flowing water that obstructs, directs or retards the flow, often creating a lake or reservoir. There are various uses of dams. These are multi-purpose projects to impound water to irrigate agricultural fields, generation of electricity, water supply for domestic and commercial purposes, flood control, recreation, inland navigation and fisheries. The two main examples of dams in India are Bhakra Nagal Dam project on the Satluj Beas river basin, the Hirakud project on Mahanadi basin. There are different classes of dam based on structure and material used: timber dams, embankments or masonry dams. Secondly, based on heights, dams can be categorized as large or major dams, low dams, medium height dams and high dams. Because of these multi-purpose, dams are known as temples of modern India by Jawaharlal Nehru, and now these dams are under scrutiny. There are various reasons for the dam under scrutiny. They are problems in sedimentation, obstructed river flow, poor habitat for aquatic life, difficulty for aquatic fauna to migrate, submerging vegetation and soil leading to decomposition, large-scale displacement of local communities, for example, Narmada Bachao Andolan, Tehri Dam Andolan, etc. Due to various reasons, time to time, dams remain under scrutiny. One of the case study is Narmada Bachao Andolan. It is an NGO of tribal people, farmers and human rights activists. They mobilized against the Sardar Sarovar Dam built across the Narmada River in Gujarat, originally focused on environmental issues related to trees, then refocused on displaced people to get full rehabilitation facilities from the government. Not only this, in recent years, there is a change in irrigation and cropping patterns. Farmers are shifting to intensive and commercial crops which have raised environmental issues like salinization of soil, increased the social gap between rich and poor, conflicts between different uses and benefits of people. For example, in Sabarmati Basin, farmers' agitation and interstate water disputes. I hope I am very much clear in this point. Another major problem is the failures of dams to achieve its main objective. Number 1. Unsuccessful in controlling floods at the time of excessive rainfall. Number 2. Big dams are responsible for floods in Maharashtra and Gujarat in 2006, which not only damage the life but soil erosion also. Floodplains become deprived of silt, a natural fertilizer, because of overbuilding of dams. Number 4. Problem of land degradation, which was a result of excessive building of dams. Dams also induced earthquakes, which leads to the loss of life and property. They are also responsible for causing waterborne diseases. Last but not the least, excessive building of dam is also responsible for causing pollution. According to many, water harvesting system can be the solution for all early mentioned problems. Rainwater harvesting means storing of water for use in dry season. There are wide range of techniques to harvest rainwater, groundwater, river water and flood water has been adopted. Gulls and Kulls in Western Himalayas, rooftop rainwater harvesting in Rajasthan, inundation channels in West Bengal, rain-fed storage structures, that is khadans in Jaisalmer and johars in Rajasthan. There are other methods of rainwater harvesting. They are in semi-arid and arid regions of Rajasthan, tanks or tankas for storing drinking water, palar pani or rainwater is collected in the tankas. Similarly, in Gantadhur, Mysore, rooftop water harvesting system is adopted in nearly 200 households. 80% of collected rainwater From 20 houses, the net amount of harvested rainwater 1 lakh litre per year. It is important to know that compulsorily rooftop rainwater harvesting in Tamil Nadu, first and only state in India, has been adopted. Another important method of rainwater harvesting is bamboo drip irrigation system. This method is 200-year-old and used in Meghalaya. 18 to 20 liters of water enters the bamboo pipe system. It is transported over 100 of meters. Finally, it reduces to 20 to 80 drops per minute.